birds, belly button, honeycomb, biscuit boot.
How we feeling, Brian? Brian! Episode 99.
Whoa.
Just,
I was trying to
pick up smoking?
I was trying to take up like a big fresh air, like I'm ready to go. But then it
accidentally smoked a cigarette?
and the air's not as clear in here as I thought. It was it got thick real fast.
There's tree jizz outside everywhere.
Oh, that's what it is.
Tree jizz?
Yeah.
Tree semen
That
spooging
pollen
on our
just
faces.
fucking getting in there.
Yeah.
Fucking take a nice freshie. And you're sucking tree dick
God,
while you're fucking a birdhouse. You know how it is.
I'd fuck a birdhouse.
Who wouldn't? Episode 99. Feels
Yeah.
like the energy's good. Happy about it.
99 was a good year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Was I fucking doing pogs or carrying a
I
yo-yo
was
in a leather holster?
I just started driving that year,
Oh.
1999.
That was the year we thought computers were going to turn into cotton gins. Remember that? That was
Yeah.
good stuff.
I do remember that. I was able to go to a sleepover, but I'd have to have my parents made me have to have a plan on how to get home if everything fucking collapsed.
Oh my gosh.
Good times.
Remember
Good thing I was like 5 blocks away. I'm like, I'll just see you in a bit.
Y'all just walk.
Yeah, I'll be
Computer
right
shouldn't
home.
affect that.
I'll be right home, and I can't wait to eat refried beans and ramen. Fucking weirdos. If you want to sign up for Patreon, please do. That's how you get the bonus content, exclusive merch. Plus, we'll talk to you and answer questions in that bonus content from the gaggle, and you'll find a link in the episode description. Any content that you want to see on the show, send it into heyguys at candydonepodcast.com. Just a reminder that I'm going on a fucking hot air balloon ride.
Still can't believe you're doing
and then
that.
also,
Is that a publicity stunt?
we'll see. We'll see.
It's a good one.
And it's not a surprise that, of course, I fucked up counting the weeks because of our recording schedule. This whole time I was like, yeah, episode 100 will come out, and then I'm going on a hot air balloon. It's like, no, episode 100 will be recorded, but it's not coming out till the week after I'm already up in the air or I'm already dead. So my math skills prevail once again.
I hope you don't die.
Me too.
Yeah.
Our son Joshua asks, do we know if Joe is allowed to fly with a switchblade in this situation about the hot air balloon?
I think it's mandatory if you got ropes and shit. Come on.
Yeah, he said best call ahead and find out because we know it's going to be on him no matter what.
I mean, they probably don't have metal detector.
That would be a weird
TSA,
situation.
a weird TSA hot air balloon situation.
The only thing they check for at the hot air balloon TSA is if you have a parachute, and they're like, "That nope, you may
you
not
can't have a parachute.
This is a no safety
This
precaution.
is a live or
ride.
die ride. Like you either land safely or you die.
You live by the hot air balloon, you die by the hot
That's
air.
right.
Yeah, who
There's
said
no
that?
loopholes.
Was that Socrates?
Sun Tzu, I think.
Socrates? Yeah, like soccer?
Yeah.
Confucius,
So-
I think.
I'm very confused. Just
Nice.
yeah.
You're on your pun game today.
Mm.
I'm excited to see where this goes. No, I haven't been carrying my switchblade. I guess I didn't buy a new one.
I lost mine.
The what?
I told you, remember I left it I think I left it at the
so
hotel.
it's gone.
I haven't been able to find it. So some cleaner got my switchblade,
And has been
killing people, and my fingerprints are all over the place.
just, you better hope they're the best serial killer of all time.
Yeah.
That'd be, I mean,
Well, eventually, every serial killer, like, they want to get caught, right? Like, so they
you
can
just get it over with
they're
and
like,
tell their story and be on Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's where it's going. All right. On episode 99, guess what we're doing today, Bri? We got a big old sloppy, thick ass,
ooh,
sweaty
big
dick hog.
sweaty,
Dude, just, we're going to gape it.
like the one in your pants.
Can we not?
Try not to focus on his crotch. It's trying to get out.
Guys, that was a conversation between us.
Yeah, and it's still stuck in my brain.
Yeah, it winked at us, Joe.
Oh, no.
His giant.
I
If
would-
you guys
God damn it.
have you guys seen Spaceballs? You know, Darth helmet.
Went over my helmet?
That's what Joe's. It looks like his dick looks like Rick Moranis in a helmet.
You guys ready to start the show?
It's like what's Joe's dick look like? Picture Rick Moranis with a giant helmet.
Picture Macho Man Randy Savage selling a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah, cream rises to the top. Yeah.
All right, let's get the show rolling.
Do a Slim Jim.
Or slip into it. Start the show. You want to do it again?
Well, I was hoping that you were going to roll it right as I was doing that.
Well, do it again. Then
Okay.
Zach. I mean, Zach. There's no. He can't know. We don't have cue cards. Do it
Snap
again.
into a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
I don't know when that cut off, but we'll just have to see when it comes out.
Yeah, no problem. This is a wild one.
Okay.
This week, okay? And it's a would you rather. Would you rather have to sexually bite your lip at the end of every conversation, regardless of the scenario? Doesn't matter what's
So
going on.
So you're like,
Yeah, you have to just like, I mean, kind of a little moan, because I feel like girls get away with like the sexy bite. Guys do it, and it looks like. Should I call someone? You're having a stroke.
it's the side bite, right? Like
Yeah,
they're like,
just like
they're like,
So maybe a little moan behind it. You have to really sell this thing, regardless of what's going on.
okay.
Or you have to say the you
Now want me you
from Crank That by Soulja Boy every time you say the word you.
Do you have to do this too? Now want me you and do the movement?
I don't know. It wasn't written in there.
Oh,
It might
okay.
just be the you. It might just be the you. And if you don't know what we're talking about, or maybe you've forgotten, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up for
Bring
you.
that soldier boy.
Just say that's it.
Oh, is that in your soundboard?
No, but
it's you need to add that.
so every time, no matter what it is, which is funny to think about.
Okay.
Like in a heated
Joe,
argument.
fuck you.
Exactly. It's like, do you not? Oh yeah, do you not understand how you make me feel every time you? Baby, I'm sorry. You know I love you.
It'd be the life of the party.
Yeah, but having to always do that.
But at the same time,
okay.
if you get like you just said, you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I love you.
Yeah, just. You just bite it. That mixed signals, babe.
Oh,
Mixed
you're at a
signals.
restaurant. I'll have the chicken club and fries. And do you have a fry sauce? Yeah, we have a fry sauce. Or I'll take one of those. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, bite your lip. Or thank you.
Hey, do you have fry sauce?
Or am I on my own here? And then being a waiter, be like, and what will you have? It's just so intense. It's a lot. But thinking about a little callback to a couple episodes ago, like that end of having sex, and like when you're asking the question, where do you want it?
Oh yeah,
And that's what you gotta do.
Oh yeah,
Like, where do you want it?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like you have to do like the little
you
crank,
got to do the crank that soldier boy.
but just a little pop. Like, where do you want it?
mm-hmm.
But that's forever. I mean,
Where
right
do
out
you
the
want
gate. See, that works. And that's fine.
It does, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. An argument or a talk, professional environment, you're at work, whatever it may be, or just a friendly conversation on the street.
A speech.
How's crazy weather we're having today, huh? Like, yeah. And you just go, you just bite. They're like, fuck me. This is.
I'm just picturing like
no.
Having worked in news, I'm picturing like an anchor. Like, so the school protests have been going on down at the college. So we're going to send it over to Jack Johnson to fill us in what's going on. What's going on down there, Jack?
Just biting your lip. What's going on there? You got to get banana pancakes?
Yeah.
Jack's like, okay, that's weird.
That's weird.
What are you doing that
back to
for?
you!
Now back to you. Now back to you.
Oh, God.
That would be fun.
It'd be I'd hate that world, but it'd be something.
Think how many times you see it? I was just
I
saying.
know.
Think how many times you say you, because you don't even. I'm saying it so many times, and it doesn't even have to be like I'm talking to you. You just like the word "you" is used as like a universal. Everybody like a.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a question. But then like, you say like I just like right there. I'm
I
just
know.
gonna say you say this and you say that.
It's a ton. Like it's just nonstop all the time. You got to do that. You're gonna crank things. You're probably gonna get carpal tunnel.
How many times did you just say you right there?
I'm not counting anymore.
I just said it twice in that little spin.
Nice. Maybe you can
That's obnoxious.
maybe you just change the way you
You just said it
talk.
twice right there.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't think you do.
Both.
You do.
I don't think you do. But the creepiness in both of these, tucking your kids into bed.
Oh.
Like, imagine being like, I love you. I'm so proud of you today. Like, you did amazing at the baseball game. You're only getting better. Thanks, Dad. You're like, I love you, son. Love you too.
I'll see you in the morning. I'll be in to wake you up in the morning.
As I always do to get ready for school. You want some Eggo waffles? Yeah. Good night. But singing like a nursery rhyme, just all quiet. You're like, you are my sunshine, my only
dude,
sunshine.
I already do that kind of shit.
Make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love. You won't you take my sunshine away. I love you.
What's funny is every night that I read a book to the kids, they want me to do some voice. And right now, so they really like Family Guy. We watched the Family Guy Star Wars. Mm-hmm. And so they've been watching Family Guy. So now I'm reading a book. I'm like, all right. And twinkle, twinkle, little star, giggity. You know, and they're like, and Quagmire. I'm doing all the voices and they're just laughing the whole time. So that's basically every night is that. It's just a show. Mm-hmm. I'm on stage putting on a show.
Yeah. At the end, you're just sweating.
Jazz hand.
Yeah, and your kids are like, good night. Good night. You walk out and just bend over in the hallway. You're like, fuck, bedtime is exhausting.
It is. It's like, fuck, I need some more material.
The next night, they're like, can Mom read us a story, please?
Can Mom read me a story? She doesn't bite her lip and moan at me.
You know, so like, I just picture being a parent, it's really extra funny because I picture like, and then getting the kids up in the morning and like getting them in the bath and like conditioning their hair or whatever. I'll be like, all right, like then you give them the body wash and be like, all right, wash your bodies. Make sure you wash everywhere. Wash your wieners, wash your butts, all that kind of stuff. Okay, wash your wiener good. To your 6-year-old child, make sure you wash your wiener. Get it real good.
And right behind the ears. Your kid's talking to a therapist in 20 years, being like, I don't remember much. Just like, and they have to uncover why they're so fucked up.
Yeah,
and it just hits them one day. They're like, I don't know, but every time my dad said anything to me, he moaned and bit his lip.
Yeah,
and the therapist is like, I'm sorry.
But whoa! Back up. What?
Hold on. And she's like, she picks up she has like 911 like already typed in. Will you say that one more time? Because you're never seeing your dad again. Dial. That's creepy as fuck.
I just love how the kid, you just gloss over it. Like he used to tell me to wash my privates. Then he would bite his lip, and then he would get me out for whoa.
No, go back. No, don't worry. He also bit his lip whenever he'd say have a good day at school.
Right. And if he would yell at me because he was in trouble.
He'd be like, "You're in timeout," and go. And so I don't know what's going on, but I don't think it's sexual. I think it's him. It's him for sure.
It's like a Tourette's thing, but it's for
jail.
Sex. Oh, stupid.
You're
stupid.
So close. Oh yeah. I'll give it.
They can't all be gold.
I'm picking lip bite over the fucking Soldier Boy. Like, I can't.
Dude, what if you're just around?
World,
so,
dude.
like,
there's no way.
I go to school. I coach a baseball team and shit like that, like making the kids laugh and baseball. But if I had like, all right,
it's another form of Tourette's.
Come on out, bend down, or like squat down, so we can throw you some pitches.
Throw you some pitches.
Throw you some pitch, or get your catcher gear on, squat down so we can throw you some pitches. No, squat all the way down. Yeah. Yeah, a little more.
Stretch those hamstrings. Fuck. Oh my God.
In front of just an audience of parents?
Yeah, you wouldn't be coaching. You'd have to watch from the trees. Like we have binoculars.
You're just on the binoculars with your binoculars biting your lip.
500 feet away from the
That's
closest
even
playground.
creepier.
Yeah, but it's just you.
It's just some guy watching with binoculars biting his lip from across the park.
And another guy with binoculars watching you bite your lip with binoculars and he moans when you do it. Just a fucking fetish train.
Yeah, a train of just pedophilia.
Oh my God, I never thought I'd see it. People said I was crazy. They don't understand how hot it is to watch a grown man 500 feet away from the playground with binoculars biting his lip.
It's like a human centipede of lip biters.
Binoculars. Okay, well, I'm picking that. What are you picking? Zach, what do you think?
Bite lip, probably.
Bite lip, yeah. The U.
We say you way too much.
I think I will pick the U, and I will just have to adapt. I'll have to change the way that I speak.
To like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, because I'm around...
Say y'all.
Yeah. I'm just around children so much that it would be so awkward.
Oh, man, if you just change you to y'all, you're set. Life carries on,
I already
baby.
say y'all anyway. Like, how y'all doing? It's just something I always said.
I know.
But you is such it's like and or to or if. It's just in sentences.
Okay.
So you'd have to make a huge
when it's as simple as changing you to y'all, I think I have a chance. That might have changed my mind. All right, I'm back over. I'm going with the you, and I'm just changing the way I talk. Zach, you still biting your lip?
Yeah, why not?
Nice.
I'll be different.
All right, let's move off to what are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about?
Zach!
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
I feel like this is going to become a staple of the show.
The you?
Yeah.
We'll
And the
see.
lip bite. Like there's something about it that's just like,
Turns me on.
yeah.
You on?
Well, yeah.
Turns you. So I have two stories to share. They're not crazy. It's just things that I was thinking about. From two different instances, but they both involve like a restaurant scenario. First one, I have never seen this happen. I have never thought about doing this. Of course, we've had people write in, and I guess if I worked in the service industry, when somebody sends food back, right? And it was like a full plate, and you could just totally tell they didn't fucking touch anything, and it just sits there, and you're like, nah, and you kind of pick some food off of it, right? But this particular situation, Cassie and I were out with some friends, and we're at a bar restaurant thing, and we all sat down and we all got some food and having food and drinks and hanging out, and it was a big table. It was a very long one, like it seats 12 to 15 people. So it's a decent sized table because there's a lot of people there.
Like a king table where the king and queen are at the end, and there's...
Can you pass the salt? Mm-hmm. And you slide it.
The slave boy goes and gets it and takes it over.
Yeah. Or you feel like you push it. It's like, you're like, here you go. And it goes halfway and you have to get up and grab it and bring it the rest of the way. It was a decent sized table. And that's important for the story. So the side of the table that I was on, we finished our food and we stood up and started talking to another table where everybody else was, right? But there were still people sitting down eating at the other side of this table. Now, as I'm standing there, out of my peripheral, I see like an arm reach in. And I don't know what I expected, but I was just kind of talking and saw an arm and turned and looked. And there was just a lady that we don't know grabbing French fries off of one of our plates. And she just picked them up and ate them and then walked back to the bar. Like,
What are you gonna do about it, bitch?
just fucking, it was just so bizarre. I saw it, Cassie saw it, and Cassie just goes, did she just grab French fries off our plate? And I was like, yeah. And then she just went back to talking in her group of friends. And I was like, that's fucking weird. We laughed about it, went back to talking. And then it happened again. She just reached over. I saw a little hand slide in. And then just grabbed some more French fries. And this time a little quicker on it. I know what to expect. So as soon as I see that blur slide in my right peripheral, I snap around and look at her, and clearly, like she looks like she's pretty hammered. Just her form, and she looked like one of those birds that are bouncing over to, like they fill up and they go back. You know what I'm talking about? Like the birds that have the glass bottom and the liquid in it.
Yeah.
And they line,
Yeah.
and they line up, and then they go like this, and they dip their head into the water and then pop back up. Whatever that is. And that's what she looked like. She just like bent in and over the whole table and got her French fries and then popped back up and wobbled her way back to the bar. And I was like, no way, is she just going to do this till all the fries are gone on the plate? So now I'm kind of looking at her, and before she comes up for a third fucking time, she's standing at the bar with her hands back on the bar.
How far would you say the bar is from where you're at? Like, is she walking
10 feet.
She's walking a decent amount.
Yeah, she probably had to walk, I would say 5 feet to get to the table, and then we were on the other side, so it was just kind of like, I don't know, we were 10 feet away from the bar, and then she was probably, like, the table was like the halfway between bar and us.
Okay, so she's not just like leaning there, like reaching
within
in. She's
reaching distance. No,
away.
She's at least three and a half steps away.
She doesn't belong in your area.
She has nothing to do with our group of friends or our French fries. And so now I'm watching her a little bit more, and she's standing there and she's looking at these French fries like it is the hottest Tinder
She's biting
date
her lip. She's like,
she's ever been on. She's looking at them. She's kind of like glossing over everyone that's at the table. And she's looking at him, and I was like, she's going again. She's doing it. And sure as shit, she did. She walked right over there and bobbed down there.
Whose fries were they?
It wasn't mine. It wasn't Cassie's. It was another friend's. Like it was like a fish and chips.
Was that person still at the table?
She was standing up like next to us, but she was like a little further in front of us talking to our friends that are at another table.
So she didn't notice the woman doing it?
No. And we never we didn't bring it up and make a whole thing of it. But she did that, and I think we took off and went to karaoke.
Do you think she walked over and grabbed the whole plate?
Oh, I guarantee she the second we left, she probably just shoved that whole plate down her pants.
So she didn't say like
she loved those.
Are you guys going to finish those? She just walked up and grabbed them.
But even that makes a little more sense, right? Like, you guys going to finish this? Even that, you're like, no, okay, thank you. Like, just lay off me, I'm starving. Just ordered. They make them. They make all the food. If you just order some French fries.
Have you ever been really hammered though, where you're just like,
I'm gonna eat these other person's food?
I just want to get that fry.
I don't know. I've never done it, so I guess I've never been that drunk to a point where I'm just gonna eat fucking French fries off strangers' plates.
She might have been budgeting, and that was a smart financial move.
It could have been.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, you don't know her, Joe.
I don't know her.
You don't know her situation.
I've never had that situation happen. I have never done it, so I couldn't relate to it.
Why buy the pack of smokes when you can just bum smokes?
When you get the milk for free, you know what I mean?
Applies to French fries.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
There it is. Yeah, that's interesting. That sound to me at first glance or first hearing that, what it sounds like.
Chomp.
Yeah, what it sounds like, but obviously what it wasn't. What it sounds like is a group of friends standing over there like, I dare you to go eat fries off that plate. Mm-hmm. And I could see someone doing that, and like, we'll see if they notice. And it's kind of, then you go back and they're all like, oh, they did it, and you laugh about it. But what it sounds like, she's talking to some friends, walks over, eats, comes back, joins the conversation, and no one
batted an eye.
Like, it wasn't weird.
No, that was just part of the culture. It's just what you do. And it threw me for a little bit, like enough to, I think about it.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
I'd be willing to give someone my food if they asked for it.
Yeah, but can I have the rest of this? Like, I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. So yeah, fuck, of course. Yeah. Even then, a little weird, but fine.
Yeah,
go for it.
But still,
go for it. But just walking over and kind of being a little sneaky about it.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
Like, oh, you think they noticed me?
Like, just
yeah, we noticed you.
Like Mission Impossible. Like, she does a somersault and pops up and
sneaks
her arm through the chair, through the wicker bars of the back chair, and just like, give me the food.
Kind of like you can't touch the edge, or it.
She has one of those
operation.
Yeah.
Those distance grabbers. That she pulls it out of her skirt and just fucking
grabs one fry.
That would be funny. See, that's funny.
Yeah, that's
fine line between comedy and fucking weird, isn't it?
Right. And she went straight for the weird.
And that was one restaurant story. Here's the other one. It was part of and I told you this is not even scraping the surface of the stories I have about Austin, but tying it into restaurants.
Well, Austin's, they want to keep it weird, right?
Oh, boom. Nice. Dude, you get it today. But we were down there, and it was, I think, the first full day, because as I shared, we got down there very early in the morning on that one day and
broke into somebody's house.
Broke into someone's house and robbed them and almost got shot. That was the first day.
Taking their fries.
I don't think it was. It could have been. We could have went to bed and woke up and did this. And anyway, we have this giant party of 20 or so that are trying to go out for lunch. And there's a great spot. I forget the name of it right now. Mexican restaurant. And we're all kind of, that many people, everyone's on a little bit different schedule. We're trying to figure it out. But we get there, and the first group of people they've got seated. They're right there. They knew we were coming, and they're waiting, and they're just waiting to order their food because, we were on our way over. Which is, this is a little side quest. But my Uncle John, bless his heart, just got fucking lost. Like, he's older. But he was driving by himself, and then once we left, this is what it was. We went on a hike, and then we're all like, okay, we're all going to this restaurant. Everyone type it in. And he's like, I got it. Like, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
And then in hindsight, you're like, how did no one get in the car with him? Because there's no way he's going to be able to navigate this city. And he sure as shit didn't. So
it's a terrible driving city, by the way.
Everything's under construction all the time. Every
time.
road is closed. So, he was lost for fucking 45 minutes to an hour. And he finally makes it, and that's great. Like, you call him, he's like, I don't know where the fuck I am. you're like, Uncle John.
Wait, does he live there, or was it like a rental car?
The rental car. He's from Portland.
Got it.
But he, in Austin, and couldn't figure it out, and was losing his shit, and we're talking him off the cliff as he's driving around and can't fucking figure out how to get here. Anyway.
Why didn't he just go with somebody else?
Well, he had his car, and it was sitting at the hiking place, so then he got in his car, and he wanted to drive it there, but somebody should have gotten in the car with him and helped him. That was what I'm saying. In hindsight, you're like, how do we not? Any of us could have gotten in the car and showed him how to get there. Because we have maps, and he's just fucking beyond his capacity.
He's got it on the dash.
But anyway, so the whole...
fuck?
It kind of a moot point, because regardless of how long he was lost, it didn't matter. Because half our family got seated, and they're waiting for us. They're waiting to order. They told us it would just be a little bit longer. They're like 15, 20 minutes. We'll get you guys a table. Blah, blah, blah. And we were standing there, and I swear to God, like, that turned into something like to 30 to 45 minutes to an hour 15 plus. And eventually our family that was sitting down was like, we're just gonna, like, we just got to eat. Like, we can't fucking wait here forever. So they order, and they're eating their food. And then it kind of just started dawning on us that the restaurant didn't know that we were together. So we were standing there waiting for a table, and the table we were waiting for was our family that was sitting at the table that they wanted to put us at. Because the second they were wrapping up, they came back and said, it shouldn't be too much longer. 10 more minutes. We're just clearing out this table. And we're like, that's who we've been waiting to sit with. This entire fucking time.
This annoying family should be out of here at any moment.
God, they're loud. And they're terrible. I know they're going to tip us like shit. No, but we stood around. We could have gotten seated at any other table that was in the thing, but we were waiting to be seated in an area by them. And we were just waiting for our own family to get out of it so that we could go and sit
That's
down.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I've never been in that situation.
I didn't even know you could be in that situation.
You have to have a big group.
It was 20 people. So 10 or so got to sit. And then apparently that was the only table that they were going to clear out. There was other tables they could have, put together, but they didn't, leave at the correct time for them to do it.
So who didn't, obviously the people that got there early didn't say that we have more people coming?
Well, they did, but it doesn't matter. Like they just like, well, we can see, like, here's the time. Like, okay, well, and they waited to order for half hour, 45 minutes. And like, well, we just gotta, like, we have to eat. I'm like, no, we get it. And everyone would kind of swing through and grab chips and hang out and talk, and then go back and wait and hang out and wait and call Uncle John. Fucking these fucking streets. John, it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
How did he end up with a car by himself?
Because he drove to the hiking place by himself.
Why?
Because he wasn't with everybody. He was staying in an Airbnb. Everyone was staying in like different little pockets. It was the fucking eclipse. There wasn't a mansion for the Paisleys to all go to, Brian.
Does this uncle not have any?
It's a new city and he's old.
No,
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Well, usually one person.
And he fucked up going to the hiking place.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he went to the wrong trailhead. So then he had to circle back around.
It sounds like a family that knows that he's going to fuck up, but does nothing to fix it.
When he has his own car and he's not staying with everyone, what are you supposed to do?
Well, he's going to call you in a panic, so why doesn't someone just go with him?
Yeah, hindsight's 2020, Brian.
Well, no, it's not hindsight. If you know he's going to do it,
you don't know he's going to get lost.
come on. Everybody, you know.
He said he lives in Portland.
The aunt, you know that she's going to bring the shitty dessert to the.
He's made it this far
to the potluck. It's like, okay, no one. We've known for 20 years, no one likes that, but she still makes it.
I mean,
right?
he's made it to 70.
You've got this
whatever.
uncle that blah blah blah. We know that this guy is not going to know where the fuck he's going. We've known him for that long.
And you know how fucking uncles are. He was just like,
Hey now.
How much would he like to sit down and like chat with a nephew or a niece? He would have loved that time in the car.
and that would have been great if he would have been at the restaurant 45 minutes earlier. He could have talked to all of us, but instead he got lost. Everybody else made it, including his older brother, my other uncle. My dad wasn't there because he's dead. But my dad could have made it,
which is why you were down there, right? I mean, basically,
kind of, yeah, because my dad loved that type of stuff. So that was kind of the pinnacle, was to go down there and celebrate my dad.
He's with us.
But dead dads aside, I just had never been at a restaurant where everyone just is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and the people you're waiting for is the people that are sitting in the chairs that you need. So I just thought I would share that.
I think it's funny. Like I'm
just trying to picture why someone wouldn't get in the car with their fucking uncle.
No,
Brian, just let it go.
I'm past that. Where I'm at right now is like, how did no one speak up about this? Is like, this is our family. Can we just like how did it miss everybody?
Because it was assumed. Like we were waiting to get seated. I don't know. And we didn't all show up at once, and we didn't all talk to each other. They were just there, and we said that we're like, I think it was talked about, like we're with them, but the staff doesn't all talk to each other.
I know, but it's weird. Like if the staff was like, oh, we're just waiting for, did they say which table?
No, they wouldn't. I mean, when we've been to a restaurant, they're like, we're waiting for them. Have you ever seen that?
That's what I was picturing.
Right. They walk over and they like point to their head. We're waiting for them to leave. No, like I said, they're waiting for the table to clear up.
Oh, you guys are hungry? Well, you're going to have to keep waiting until this family leaves.
Right here. They're slow as fuck.
They haven't even ordered yet. Because they're waiting for other people to show up.
They've had 16 beers and I think they want dessert.
You'd think the table would be like, yeah, we're waiting to order because our family's coming. Oh, what does your family look like? Oh, there's a guy named Joe. There's an uncle that they're,
there's an uncle that we've given up on.
Yeah. And then you go back over there to the people like, oh, we'll be another 20 minutes. And they're like, oh, okay, it's fine. We're waiting for an uncle. You can't find it. Oh, really? That sounds familiar. Are you a family or friends with them? Oh, you are? Okay.
I think restaurant size, big size, lots of hostesses, lots of people. Restaurant holds fucking 200 people.
It sounds like there was an eclipse of like... there was some sort of a fucking eclipse going on there where you couldn't see through the... You know what I mean?
And then there was a wall. Like it wasn't, they were in the other room.
I just picture there's always some aunt or somebody that's like, oh my God, this is taking forever. And then they go talk to the manager. I'm just surprised that didn't happen.
And maybe that's what it was, but it just seemed like it all clicked at once. Like my brother and I was like, oh my God, that's the table, huh? And like, sure as shit, yeah. Just never had that happen. Figured I'd share. That's
not
pretty
interesting.
Crazy funny story, but there you go.
Well, no, but everyone can relate to waiting for a table. But that's funny that you're
waiting for your own family to get the fuck out of your way.
They said these people were going to leave in a while. These fucking slow pieces of shit. Oh, hey, Aunt May.
Yeah, exactly. And luckily they decided to eat, and we all figured it out. Your table's almost done.
So did you pass them?
We talked to them, and we would walk back there and steal chips and hang out. Like while we waited, it was fucking hour and 20 minutes. I'm just standing there waiting for them to fucking leave. And they just went shopping and bought cowboy hats. All right, you ready to do some dick?
Yeah.
Gape it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Zach, will you gape us?
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
Speaking of cowboy hats.
Yeah. Speaking of it, don't you dare.
Right here. Our little dill pickle.
Little dill pickles.
Got a little cowboy hat on.
Yeah, cowboy hat fell off my little figurines.
Cowboy pickle.
Put it right on the old pickle. Glue that to the tip of your dick. Yeah! Tiny little cowboy hat. Do you want to take the first story?
Yeah! Let's see. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, you do.
My computer timed out.
Oh, great.
All right. Where are we? Oh, here we go. Monsters in my room.
Okay.
All right.
by Dr. Seuss.
Ziffy Zephyr was in my closet. We just read that last
Do
night.
you like my hat? I do not like your hat.
I do not like your hat in the closet. I do not like it at a restaurant. A little girl said monsters were in her bedroom. Here's the kicker. It wasn't a monster. Guess what it was?
What?
60,000 bees.
That seems worse.
That's so many.
Just eat me.
60,000. That's so many bees.
So many buzzies.
When you think about like the population of bees, like 60,000 is a lot, but it was in her closet.
That was such a high sentence, like some stoner sentence.
Yeah. Dude,
Bro,
it's like, think how many bees are alive.
when you think about the population of bees,
Like, how many are there? Dude?
how many are there even? Like, it's crazy.
Like, how many die every single day?
And how many are just like buzzing? And you're like, I can't even count them.
Why do you buzz, dude? Like, why do you buzz so much?
Here, you can kill it. Pass over the roach clip.
All right. When 3-year-old Sailor Class, that's her name, Sailor Class,
Love it.
began
In the Navy.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds like someone who.
It's destined
Yep.
for ship stuff.
Yeah. When 3-year-old Sailor Class began complaining of monsters in her bedroom, her parents thought it was just a figment of the child's overactive imagination.
Oh, man.
Which that's a classic story, the monster in the closet.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like, there's nothing really in there.
Yeah. Go to bed. I'm tired. I want to touch your mom's boobs. Go to sleep. Daddy's got to fuck a birdhouse.
Yeah, go to sleep. Don't mind the monsters.
Hope you sleep tight.
Sorry.
It's all right.
All right, but then a beekeeper discovered tens of thousands of honeybees above the girl's bedroom. I love how they just jumped, like there was no lead up to that.
No.
Like, oh no, it's just there's nothing in
This
there.
is the end of the article.
And then a beekeeper wanders in.
He's like, yeah, there's a bunch. They didn't mention that like they had a tenant, like someone who like they rented out a room in the
Specializes
house
in
and
bees.
he was a fucking beekeeper. He's like, no, it's bees for sure.
What does it sound like? Like is that high pitch or like a rumble?
Like, I'm sorry to bother you with this.
More of a buzz.
My daughter, Sailor, she keeps saying there's monsters in her walls and stuff, and he's fucking. Yeah, like he's standing there eating fucking an Eggo
With
like,
honey
at
on it?
breakfast, and he's like, no, I'll check it out. Goes in there, he's like, no, that's fucking bees.
That's bees.
That's bees for sure, dude.
Wait,
It's
there
not-
bees
it's
there?
not-
Oh yeah. I raise bees.
I raise. How are you for sure? I fucking raise bees. I'm a beekeeper. I put them there.
How do you know there's bees in there? Oh, I put them in there.
I put them in there because fucking this honey is so
I
good.
didn't want to leave them in the living room, so I put them
Anyway,
in the closet.
homemade honey. Check this out. And he has like a little spigot behind the dresser. It's like, check this shit out, dude. Anyway, I want to talk about my rent. I feel like the amount of honey I'm producing should have a little kickback. Little honey kickback.
Okay. Sailor had complained of monsters in the wall
Sick name for a movie.
of her, of the room at her farmhouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. Her mother, Ashley Mass's class. What? What is happening? And her husband, I wonder what his name is, thought nothing of it. They had, after all, just shown their daughter a Pixar movie, Monsters, Inc.
Fuck timing.
That's, yeah. God, she's just, she has that overactive imagination. He's got her overactive imagination and her dad, or mommy's overactive imagination or daddy's overactive bladder. So I'm trying to say.
You got there.
Yeah, she's got that overactive bladder imagination.
And daddy's fucking love for honey.
That's right. We even gave her a bottle of water and said it was monster spray so that you could spray away any of the monsters at night, said Mrs. Massey Class, a home designer. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the
weird new way to go.
But over the following months, holy shit, Sailor became more. They didn't look in her closet for months.
Well, it's in the fucking walls. But
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the closet. All right, baby, I got your school outfit picked out, and she looks at it on the bed. It's just covered in bees. Today's school picture day, I got your fancy dress out. It's just It's a beekeeper outfit. She's wearing them for fucking 5th grade photos. Honey, can you remove your helmet?
Oh, honey. It's her nickname.
You got it.
But over the following months, Sailor became more insistent that there was something in her closet. I'm telling you.
Okay, honey, here's a water bottle. I told you could spray him away. Good night.
It began to make more sense when Mrs. Massey class noticed bees swarming in clusters near the attic and chimney outside their 100-year-old house. They thought Sailor might be hearing the buzzing near the... Oh, that makes sense. Near the bedroom ceiling.
Does.
Yeah. Oh, they're just outside, honey.
It's an old house, honey. Weird old. Everyone knows old houses make weird
They
noises.
make creaking noises.
And sometimes they sound like 60,000 bees. Here's a water bottle. Here's a water bottle spray. Just spray your thoughts away.
Sometimes houses, they leak honey. You know, it's just part...
I mean,
old houses do that.
I can't remember a house I've been in that doesn't leak honey.
Miss Massey class called a pest control company that found the winged insects. Why do people when write articles do that? Just say found the bees. But it's like winged insects.
Like they typed it into like a thesaurus.
We need a synonym.
Yeah, what's
another word for bees?
God, I've just said bees so much. I'm gonna go with winged insects. Yeah, we know. Everyone knows what a fucking bee is. Got it. Winged insect.
There were honeybees, a protected species in the U.S.
Okay.
She and her husband contacted a beekeeper who
Luckily,
noticed...
he was right down the hall.
They contacted him. Hey, Jim, you're a beekeeper, aren't you?
Come take a look at this. Come take a look at this.
You got to see this. Put your suit on. She and her husband contacted a beekeeper who noticed the insects were traveling towards the floorboards of the attic right above her daughter's bedroom. The bees had spent 8 months building the monster hive. 8 fucking months? The beekeeper brought a thermal camera to scan the walls of the 3-year-old's bedroom. It lit up like Christmas, Mrs. Mass's class said. Jesus Christ. The beekeeper said he had never seen a hive go that far into a wall. You never believe this. This is the first.
This is crazy.
Shocking.
I mean, I've seen it go to here, but it's crazy. It is crazy that it's gone from here all the way to here.
That's like another 8 inches.
I've never seen that.
In all my years in beekeeping, I've never seen anything.
I've never seen one go this low, and I've never seen such terrible parents.
Do you talk to your children at all?
Anyway, have I mentioned the honey spigot behind the dresser?
Pull the book.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was just the magic honey well. Honeypot.
Honeypot. There you go. The beekeeper whom Mass's class's daughter.
Why did they keep writing their name?
Seriously. Mass's class's daughter began calling the monster hunter, opened the wall to reveal a large honeycomb. They just came pouring out like a horror movie, Miss Mass's class said. The beekeeper has removed between 55,000. How do you know? You counting them? 55,000 and 65,000 bees.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Stop moving!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck! I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20,
1192. Shut up! Trying to count these fucking bees.
100. 100, 200, 400, 500, 600, 700. Dude, there's at least 65,000 fucking bees in here.
You know, like when you count like one over here, then you times.
Yeah.
Like the square footage of bees.
I'm sure that's what they
That's
did.
like there's a square footage of bees.
Yeah.
Times that general.
What's that in football fields?
Give or take 1,000 or 10,000 bees is basically what they said.
Yeah.
And 100 pounds of honeycomb. There have been 3 extractions by reverse vacuum the insects out of the wall to put them into boxes. The insects are being relocated to a honeybee sanctuary. Miss Mass's class had to screen off the room between extractions to prevent the bees from buzzing around her home. The honeybees and their honey damaged the house's electric wiring, Miss Mass's class said. She said her home insurance won't ever cover anything pest-related because they deem it preventable.
Cool.
Sick, dude.
That sounds like an insurance company to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's really what this whole thing's about, is how insurance companies suck.
We cover monsters. We don't cover fucking 65.
If there was a monster in your closet, we would have covered it.
How many bees were there? 65.
That's a lot.
At least 70,000. And we would have covered everything. But there's only 55
You
to
think you can come up with
65,000.
another 5,000 bees?
5,000 bees? Do you guys want to go back and count it one more time? No, we'll just repair the wall.
It's like winking. It needs to be 70,000 bees.
Well, yeah, the thought of like everyone who's been a parent or spent a lot of time around kids, like, yeah, shit gets wild. They get some wild imaginations. And you're just so quick to be like, yeah, no, nope, that's not happening. Like, oh my God, I heard the roof on fire. Mm-hmm. There's a dinosaur in the garage. You're like, there's not a dinosaur on the garage. And there never has been. Good night.
At the same time, though,
there could be a dinosaur on the garage.
There could be. You see the horror movies or like the ghost movies where the kids like talking to someone and the parents never believe.
Yeah.
And then they get they have to get an exorcism and all that kind of shit because but if the parents would have just
I know you grow up, and as you get older, you get founded in certain norms and society standards. You're like, that's not happening. There's no way. But I would go with 99% of the time kids are wrong and they're dumb.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're right. And it's like, good for you, fucking cried wolf.
Yeah, every once in a while, there's 65,000 bees.
At the end of the day, there was the monster in the closet. There were 65,000 bees in the wall. So you weren't wrong.
Yeah, you weren't wrong, but you sort of were wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. It's bees, not a monster. Idiot. So
if they would have watched Bee Movie.
I picture like all it's just that these parents are terrible, right? Honey, it's fine. Honey, they're like tucking their daughter into bed, but the parents are wearing like beekeeper suits. Mm-hmm. Fucking bees are fucking everywhere. She goes, the daughter's like, I just feel like it's so loud. Honey, it's fine.
Monsters aren't real.
Daddy loves you, and you pat him and rub her back with your beekeeper gloves on. It's fine. Just don't scare him. Don't do anything to scare
no sudden movements.
No sudden movements. And I'll see you in the morning when they're all sleeping. And you walk out and like unzip your hood and take it off. Like, fuck!
Oh, grab a beer.
You're going in there next time.
Yeah. You got the next one.
You know the beekeeper suit doesn't fit me. Yeah, well, I'm fucking sick of it.
It said one size fits all.
Yeah, well, it doesn't fit me. Okay, I'll just keep it on.
That's what you get for buying a beekeeper suit on Amazon.
Watching Netflix with your wife wearing beekeeper outfits.
Like,
yeah, exactly. All right, let's move off to our next dick.
Okay.
Gobble this thing down. In the thought of this, I mean, we've worked in video and audio and take plenty of pictures and all that kind of stuff. But goddamn, is this funny to me. So a photographer accidentally snaps rare bird in Oregon. It says, a quote, first of all, headline says, it's mind-blowing.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, I love birds as much as the next guy.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. It's a beautiful bird, but...
Mind-blowing?
I mean, is that the blue-bellied pussy...
Pussy titter?
Pussy titter?
Because I don't think it is. So, I mean, if you captured a blue-bellied pussy titter... I mean, that...
Now we're talking.
That's something to write home about. But that... So Michael Sanchez was setting up his new camera to capture a waterfall.
I know Michael Sanchez.
Yeah, who doesn't? Waterfall at Oregon's Hug Point at sunrise when he spotted a little bird hopping around. He snapped a few photos and didn't think much of it.
Yeah, because there's not much to think about it. It just looks like a blue bird.
A week later, those snapshots have made him a star and the envy of the local birding community.
Okay.
Sanchez, who's from Vancouver, Washington, may have inadvertently captured the first images of an extremely rare blue rock thrush in North America.
Hot.
This is fucking.
You get that pic? Oh, I got it,
dude. You fucking how much? Fucking $10. Send you all the fucking blue rock thrush photos you can handle.
Imagine
buddy.
if you're like, hey, can you hand me that camera? And the bird flies off.
You bitch. The species, which is native to East Asia, has only once before been spotted in this region, and that was back in 1997.
Damn.
But that sighting was rejected by the American Birding Association.
Nah.
You're high!
Do you know the odds of the blue-bellied pussy titter being in this region?
From Baja.
I was in Baja and I saw the blue-bellied titty fucker ass.
Twice.
It made me hold my breath. They said, have you ever seen one of those? And they said, well, don't hold your breath. But I like to hold my breath for entertainment, so I did it anyway for 6 minutes.
So the American Birding Association was like, you liar. To whoever saw it, that's basically what they did. They're like, no way.
Prove it.
You know how far away Asia is? You fucking nerd. There's no way the blue-bellied fucking thrush titty cock rocket would ever.
I just love some guy runs in, he's like, I just saw the blue-bellied titty fucker.
The blue-billed titty fucker?
Yeah. And the Bird Association people are like,
Yo, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
You probably saw Robin.
Everybody knows we haven't seen one of those since 97. The last person to see one of those was what the fuck's Jesse Ventura?
If Sanchez's images are verified by local and national birding groups, he could be credited as the first person to successfully record a blue rock thrush in the region. I was very, very surprised to see just how stirred up he got folks. He said, it's mind-blowing. Sanchez, a middle school band director and musician who very recently took up photography as a hobby, has never considered himself much of a birder.
I just picture this guy's like, I've been taking pictures of birds for 50 years. No blue-billed,
no fucking middle school band director
fucking has been around. I've been searching for one of these my whole fucking career.
And no middle school band director is going to take it from me.
Oh, we need to silence this guy.
But as he was reviewing his photos from the trip to the coast, it struck him that the cute bird he saw was unusual. He'd never seen anything like it before. So I thought, I've got to post it on the socials, right? Not long after, a friend of a friend, an avid birder, reached out. From its unique blue and chestnut plume.
Are they called a birder?
Yeah, like a balloonist, a birder. Yeah. You got it. The bird looked distinctively like a male blue rock thrush. It turned out Sanchez may have set a birding record. So it goes on and on and on. But just the idea of getting attacked by a bird watching community.
Trying to be silenced.
Be like, you just got here.
Dude, you're not even a member.
Dude, before you step into the fucking birding arena with your accidental blue titty fuck Bill cunt
taint sniffing titty
blue billy fucking
titty fucker
flap dicker. There's no way you are not even on my radar.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah,
but just this guy just fucking. He's heading out. He's like, God, it's nice to be away from those fucking trombones. God, that trombone section sucks.
Jesus Christ.
And he heads out. He's like, fuck, I can still hear him. Maybe I'm gonna get some pictures of a waterfall. And he's framing up and putting a waterfall in focus. And then a fucking bird jumps around. He goes, oh, bird. He goes, click, click, click. And then goes back to the waterfall. Yeah. And the whole birding community's like, dumb! Stupid. But if someone who was like a higher up in the birding community, they'd be like, you did it. You crazy son of a bitch. You got it.
Crazy son of a bitch.
You finally got it. That's crazy. But some fucking dude with no credibility just rocked their world.
I love that there's gatekeepers in birding. That makes it awesome.
And it's funny to think like every single community, and I've experienced that too, like being a little, like I'm not crazy nerdish or whatever, but being like just into different things, video, like there's always this weird
Trekkies
of like this, there's like this king nerd or community, and then everyone else has to try and enter their realm. You're like, I don't know, I think birds can fly, and I think it's pretty cool when they fly and you take a picture. Okay.
This guy,
who's
never been to the bird fest whatever the fucking getaway convention they have.
In Vegas.
You never flown away to Bird Fest?
In Baja.
But anyway,
Every year in Baja,
story,
tens of people show up to Bird Fest.
BYO binoculars. You don't have the budget.
Oh,
You don't have the
God.
budget to be supplying binoculars. BYOB. But that got me thinking. So I just did look up actual birds. Just names that are funny.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through some of them, then we'll get we'll fit our next dick in here. We'll squeeze it in. This is the satanic nightjar.
Oh my God.
I can't see your screen.
You can't?
No, it just went out. Just
That's
a
all right.
second.
All right. Let me kick my.
There we go.
Got it. All right. Bring it up. So this is bring up this Macy's ad. So that's the. Is it working? Yeah. There's the satanic.
I'm not working.
There's the satanic nightjar.
That's badass.
So that's a real thing. Here's boobies, obviously. I mean, who doesn't love a good boobie? This is Little Bustard. Wait, what? Who's naming these things? Here's a Dick Chessel.
Dick
Sickle?
Dick Sissel.
No, Dick
Dick
Sissel. What'd I say? Dick Chisel?
I mean, it's
Dixicle.
definitely, it's probably like a dick.
The tiny sky tyrant?
Nice. Little mouse tongue bird.
That'd be a magpie in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Go away, bird. Like that's his fucking name. It's official name. This thing shows up and it's like, what is
What
that?
should we call this thing? I don't
Come
know.
on.
Fucking go away, bird.
Go away, bird.
That'll work. Pendulum tits.
It's like pendulous tits, but
Yes.
not as good.
Oh my God.
Good form. I love it. Horn screamer.
Horn screamer.
He's like, what you guys? Yeah, why'd you guys name me that? Fluffy back tip babbler.
Fluffy back tit babbler.
Sad flycatcher.
Oh.
Dude, this guy's just trying his best. You fucking assholes.
Oh. Oh, like how many flies have you caught? You think you're so cool?
Just the sad flycatcher. The smew.
Oh, smew. Smew.
Oh, God.
Sombre tit.
Sombre tit.
Why are there so many titty birds?
Because it's fun.
Typical swifts.
What a dismissive name.
Who is that sick of their shit?
It's just like, dude, I don't know. It's a fucking one of your typical Swifts. And we'll take a couple more. The European shag.
yeah.
That's a
Nice,
good
baby.
one. What was that
Oh,
one?
toilet.
No, the rough face shag.
Rough face shag.
That's a good one. Common loon.
Is that different from the rare loon? Or?
And then the red rumped bush tyrant smew.
Birders are awesome.
Oh, man.
God.
Birders
Okay.
are awesome.
Who
Well, that's
names
that.
these things?
Is
Is it the bird community? Like the
Yeah.
bird association?
If you find it, you name it. I think that's kind of how it works in the scientific community.
Oh, the sweaty titty fluffer fucker.
Titty fluffered fucking taint smasher.
Oh man.
Your common taint scratcher smew titty. Typical.
All right.
Your fucking
Common
your
as fuck.
typical taint scratching smew titty. Seen it. Next.
Boring.
Boring. Next. Oh,
Oh,
God.
imagine like a guy coming back from a bird
Just see
bird
anything?
sighting.
Yeah, his wife's like, "Do you see anything take sight today?" He's all dirty. His goggles are fucking scratched. He's like, "No, it was a rough outing. All I saw was your run of the mill, typical fucking taint scratching titty smew." And she goes, "Well,
keep it up.
did you happen to see any fucking blue roughback, whatever?"
Roughback Timberlake?
No, I haven't.
You
But
know
I saw the fucking middle school band guy did. Good for you,
The tromboner.
Mr. Tuba. Mr. Tuba finding the good ones.
Imagine that guy like showing up to the thing until he shows the bird association. He's trying to get a membership or something, and they're like, "All right, well, you want to be a part? So let's see what you came up with."
It's like flipping through baseball cards.
I was picturing like an overhead thing where it's like the click, the
old
thing,
slideshow.
yeah, the old
Yeah.
click slideshow, and here's the butt fisting babble tooth schmoo liquor,
Babbletooth blabber smacker.
and then you hear it, ooh,
And then here's his cousin, the fucking front, the fuck face bladder sucker.
And this one's just the common taint sniffer, titty fucker, and the guy's like, boring.
Seen it.
We've already seen it.
We've all got one. Boo! He's like, okay. Clicks the slide. Okay, well, the committee will talk, and we'll get back to you and let you know if that's going to work for us.
All right, let's get the lights on, please.
Get the lights on, please. We've seen enough of this common run-of-the-mill fucking fick-fusting fish clowner.
My face hurts.
Okay. All right, well, I think that's enough dick. Let's move on to some good news for this week. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Zach!
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! I was not aware that this group existed, but I love that it does. And their little quest just gave me a little bit of hope. Okay? It's just just the fact that this is happening. The rest of us are sleeping. The rest of us are looking at birds. Tracking things down. Telling our kids it's not a monster, it's bees. And these guys are out here doing the Lord's work. So 3-year quest to identify lost song ends with 80s porn movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you betcha. And did I make sure I looked it up to watch the scene to confirm that they? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did, Zach. Did I come?
Did you come? That's a big question.
I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
Sorry.
No, those shit was weird and boring in the 80s.
A lot of bushy vaginas.
They just hadn't found cool tricks yet.
No.
Yeah, they weren't experimenting enough. They couldn't find a razor, yet alone.
It looks gross because you got like Ron Jeremy just fucking fat and hairy.
Was that 80s or 90s?
He was in the 80s.
Was he?
70s and 80s.
Oh,
he was old as fuck.
And now is he in jail?
I think he's died, didn't he? Or no, he's alive. He's in jail for rape. Yeah, he's in jail for rape.
Sounds like it.
Like tons of counts of rape.
Yeah, tons of rape.
He's like just counted every time he raped. That's the
1, 2, 3.
You missed a few.
You missed the 4. I got to 17 on that rape.
But just like him, just being some hairy, just mustache dude, and then the women are attractive, but there's big old bush. It's like it's too much hair. It's like watching gorillas fuck or something, you know?
Which, I mean, who hasn't? So a 3-year hunt to identify a lost 80s song ended when one of the tens of thousands of people involved in the search found it in an adult movie soundtrack.
Reddit's the best place.
It's a good spot. So the Lost Wave hobby involves trying to locate details of music created before the internet era. In 2021, an extremely low-quality 17-second clip was uploaded to the What's That Song community by a user who said they couldn't remember where they got it from, guessing it was an early attempt to digitize music from an analog medium. Which is also funny for him to post. Like, I can't figure out where I heard this. Was it on my dad's record player? Was it me jerking off?
Mm-hmm. Was it my dad's porn stash?
I can't put my finger on it.
I remember.
I remember.
Like it was about the beat.
I remember a heavy beat. It sounded like the drummer had a human skin drum that was wet. If that helps, an unshaved human skin drum, and people just kept slapping it, and they slapped it, and it moaned, and it said things like "fuck yeah" and "where do you want it?" Mm-hmm. And they're like, wow, we just can't track it down.
That could be so many things.
God, that could be anything. The clip became known as "Everyone Knows That," and also ulterior motives based on the lyrics people thought they could hear. Speculators suggested the 80s sounding soft rock new wave piece was a lost demo by Roxette or Savage Garden, among other ideas.
Whoa, that's a big difference.
It is. Redditor's his name was South Pole Ball, one of nearly 50,000 members of the Everyone Knows That subreddit, discovered the name Christopher St. Booth attached to a list of vague credits from the 80s and discovered he'd been involved in writing music for adult movies. After spending an unreported amount of time watching such productions. How long did this take? Because I don't want to talk about it.
Hours and hours.
And fucking days and weeks. I've lost my wife. My kids hate me.
I found it though.
But goddamn, I found it. And then Reddit's like, good job.
Well, it's like, you know, like a detective that gets attached to a case, and he alienates everybody in his life because he's so obsessed with the case.
Finding the case.
It's the same fucking thing, just on a different scale, but
just more like Reddity and pointless.
yeah,
but like without murder and stuff attached to it.
More porn,
more
involved.
just like song, and it's on Reddit.
But pretty much the same
but the
thing.
exception's still, the obsession's still there. It says, I went through each video until I found Angels of Passion from 1986, they reported. I got to 1 hour and 7 minutes and 31 seconds and found EKT. The evidence is complete with the kind of sounds to be expected from an adult movie. Another user posted a family-friendly version, although it's still very poor quality. Listen below. While many involved in the search have called for Booth and his co-writer brother Philip Adrian, wherever they are, to release a full-quality version. Don't waste my time! All right, I'm gonna
wait. Hold on, really
push play.
Can you go back to that really quick? Pull that back up, Zach.
Yeah.
All this work, and it's something you can't brag to your parents about. One Redditor wrote, but so many parents said it sounded familiar.
Well, once you hear it, it sounded familiar because it's just like every other shitty fucking song.
But it's just so funny. It's like, oh, we did it, we found it, but it's like, fuck, can't tell anybody.
All right, I'm waiting for it to play. Oh, I can't turn it up any louder. That's Zach.
That's me.
Can you guys? I can't make it any louder. Hold on. Like they cut out the sex noises. I'm guessing that's why it's so quiet. I should have just looked up the fucking sex version.
Well, that's why I was adding it. I was just adding the
do you want me just to look up the sex version really quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Sex on me.
And then I'll skip to 1 minute, 7 seconds, or 7 minutes and 31 seconds. Porn. Zach,
yeah, because I want to know what's
show
going
my
on.
Screen. Do not show over my shoulder. Oh well,
don't show my pants.
The answer, and don't show how hard I just came, or I'm about to come. All right, let's see how loud this is. Probably gonna have an ad. Nope, they got the ads out of there. 1 minute, 7 and 31. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Still quiet.
Nice.
What's happening?
Sex.
I mean, can you see it?
Reverse doggy style.
Reverse cowgirl, I think.
Oh, what'd I say? Reverse doggy style? What fucking position would that be?
It's cat style, I guess.
Reverse cowgirl.
Well, it's kind of like doggy style if you just
lay down.
Yeah.
Vertical reverse doggy style.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are boobs, bro.
Yeah, those are.
That's the blue-footed.
Is that a Coca-Cola logo?
Oh, is it? Yeah, they proud of praise. Got it. Sorry, I'm distracted. Anyway, so that's a dick and that's a pussy. And that's the song that they spent 4 years trying to track down, and my God, they fucking did it.
You know what's funny about that is like, what if you posted that and then you just, I mean, it's 4 years. You're like, you forgot about it. And there's one guy still working on it.
I just came to this. Check it out. I'm just like, oh my God, I can believe this. I just blew my load.
Like everyone forgot about it, but one guy's like, guys, I found it. Found it, guys.
And everyone's like, wow. Cool, forgot about that. All right, let's take off to, hey, look what I found. I just thought that was a neat story. Zach!
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes, that's awesome. What you got over there, right guy?
We got this sent in quite a bit.
Oh, a fucking ton of it. I mean, probably the one thing over the last week or 2 weeks that I feel like we got probably like 50, 60 emails about this one thing. So there's a chance people have seen it, but it still fits the theme of what we've been doing lately.
It does.
I think that's important.
I'm not even gonna. Well, it's an AI country song.
Okay.
I'm not really gonna introduce it, but it's asking AI to make a hit country song. Day 7.
And we've done this a couple times, and it just keeps getting better. Which I'm excited about AI for this. All right.
What the fuck's going on? Oh!
Is your volume up?
Here we go.
Volume up. Up.
Corn on my mind and a gun in my butt.
Corn on my mind.
Gun in my butt.
At least there's beer and trucks and shirts. Beer and trucks, dirt kicks up.
It's not loud enough.
Big cups, dirty boots, dirty beer, dirty butts. Let's all cheer. Oh, the beer reflects the trucks get mud. The guns are loud, the butts are proud. Got a beer on my plate, a biscuit in my boot, a gun in my butt, and a truck gets chewed. Beer in trucks, the kids up. Guns in butts, big red cups, dirty boots, dirty beer, dirty butts. Let's all cheer. Oh yeah. Dirty beer, stinky boots, pickup trucks, and country food.
God damn it, dude.
Biscuit in my boot.
Biscuit in my boot. One more time. Roll again.
My boots, dirt on my truck, corn on my mind, and a gun up my butt. It's a small town. At least there's dirt, at least there's beer and trucks and shirts. Beer and trucks, dirt kicks up, guns and butts, big red cups, dirty
Strong melody.
dirty beer, dirty butts. Let's all cheer. Oh, the beer reflects the trucks get mud. The guns are loud, the butts are proud. Got a beer on my plate, a biscuit in my boot, a gun in my butt, and a truck gets chewed. Beer in trucks, the kids up, guns in butts, big red cups, dirty boots, dirty beer, dirty butts. Let's all cheer. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beer, stinky boots, pickup trucks, and country food.
God damn, dude.
Well done, AI.
There's some good AI
Well
coming
done.
out these days. I've seen like AI putting like M&M spaghetti, but in like a kind of like a polka band,
Yeah.
and it fucking slaps. It's so good. But keep sending those things in. I will never get tired of it. All right, let's hear from some of the kids.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
Hey, get the you send effect ready.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh, never mind. I was going to say, all right, guys, we want to hear from you.
Oh, go ahead, do it.
Guys, write in because we want to hear from
You,
Nice.
We love hearing from
you,
Nice. Oh, okay.
you.
guys are the best.
Yay.
I love that. All right, so our first email is coming in from our son Twiggy.
Oh, the old guitar player for Marilyn Manson way back in the day.
It says, "What's up, daddies? I was rolling up to a job site listening to Ladder Toes Free Chicken Nips today and lost my shit when he started talking about where to tell someone to blow their load when you asked. Last summer, my wife and I went camping and decided to have a quickie over the hood of the car on the side of a mountain fire road in beautiful Hammer, Washington." I said Washington. Let me try that again.
Washington.
Beautiful Hammer, Washington.
There we go.
So I was about to finish, and I asked her, age-old question, "Where do you want me to go?" Her answer completely caught me off guard. "Come on the car for me." I responded just like you did in the episode with a grunting, "Yeah." "Okay, I'm going to come on the car for you."
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were going to... I thought she was going to be like, come in the car for me. He's like, I responded, just like you did. You know, I thought, it was, oh, come in the car for me. Really? Yeah.
Just like you guys came on cars.
Yeah, just like you
Because that's
did.
normal, and it shouldn't feel weird.
Just
about
like you
it.
did in Nom.
No, yeah, come on the car for him. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to come on the car for you."
Right in the gas tank.
Fucking dudes. I mean, what are you going to, like, what are your choices at that point? You're just sensation overload, and you're like, "I'm going to fucking, yeah, anywhere."
Right in the windshield.
"Oh my God, you want me to fucking come on that new chair over here in the kitchen? Can I FaceTime you? Because the dining room's so far away." "Yeah, FaceTime you and come on the kitchen chair." "Okay."
Okay. Whatever the noise.
Pick it up. "Okay, I'm coming on the chair."
Here's the chair. Ah!
"Oh my God, I come on it." "That's so hot, babe." "Yeah." Then afterwards, like, "Okay, I'll be right back." "Okay."
I'll see you later. I'll see you.
I did. I came on the chair. That's so hot. Good job. Thanks. All right, bye.
You
Bye.
hungry or anything?
Hungry anything? I want some chips. I gotta clean up. I'll be there and give me 30. Bye. So he did. I'm gonna come on the chair for you. Without any further thought, weirdly hot, new kink unleashed. To make things better, we came up to the spot a couple weeks ago. Later, with a large group of friends, and the entire weekend, my wife and I would slyly point at the grill of the car and got a devilish grin on her face, as we had not wiped it off and you could still see it dried up on the front. No one knew the whole time, so it was our fun little dirty secret.
Hey, remember that's my cum.
Remember when I come on the car grill?
Jesus knows.
Just, yeah.
Look at right next to the splattered mosquitoes and bugs and flies. There's my cum.
Oh, right next to the Dodge emblem. I fucking rammed it.
Oh, I didn't dodge that.
Fucking rammed it and dodged that. Fucking come on it for you. Thanks for all the laughs. For you, because that's why I did it. Because I wouldn't have normally done that, but you liked it, right? Yeah, I thought it was great. Okay, great.
For you. Oh, wait, hang on. I have a call. Let's see what this is.
Thanks for all the laughs, you perverted fucks. Cheers, Twiggy. Go ahead.
Hello?
Just go, get.
Hello, yes, a very good afternoon. This is Eric from the Walmart customer service. How are you doing today?
Walmart?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one?
Now, the reason behind this call, sir, is regarding an order, okay, that was placed from a Walmart account. So have you made any online purchase from Walmart recently?
I bought a dildo recently.
A dildo?
Yeah.
For your ass?
Yeah, for my ass. Have you ever done that before?
Did he hang up on you?
Oh boy. Well, you're not getting whatever your wife ordered from the store.
For your ass? No, it was a graduation present. But definitely for someone's ass.
Just for your ass.
I was going to somebody's ass.
Yeah. Hi, this is Walmart, blah, blah. I'm like, just take all my money. Just take. What do you need? Here's my bank account. Here's my social security.
Here's my social security number.
What do you need? Just make it stop. Make it stop. Don't let people buy. No buying. Oh, that was funny. Okay, you want to read the second email?
Yeah,
from our
yeah.
chitrons? Go ahead, honey.
Where is it? Okay.
Oh, there it is.
It's coming in from our daughter, Kiefer. Like Sutherland?
Yeah.
Who wanted to chime in on the whole men versus women pain tolerance petty beef from a while back.
Okay.
It should be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, she writes, "Hey guys, just had some thoughts for the biggest, toughest, strongest man I know, Eddie."
Oh, God.
If you don't, guys remember Eddie.
Eddie wrote in. He was the guy that wrote in about the petty beef.
I've been in construction for about 7 years. I'm an electrician. I've been an apprentice and worked my way up to foreman. Forewoman is what they should be called. What you seem to be getting confused for gender is called acclamation. Every child will hit their thumb and react the same. But big boys like you got told to shut the fuck up about it. You aren't feeling anything more or less than another human. You're just dumb enough to continue on with no concern for your health or well-being. In your defense, you may know what constitutes as a serious injury better than your wife, as you seem to be so good at your job that being injured happens to you so often.
Oh, so often, yeah.
So often to you. That would mean that you possess more experience and wisdom than your wife in maiming yourself, and you should explain things to her instead of being mad that she doesn't know something that you had to learn too. Women are people too. Now go make... Women are people too. Now go make one come for once in your life.
Nice. Shot fired.
You big tough man.
Well said.
Eddie, she just let you have it.
Well said. Well said. It keeps going. If you have things to say about it, don't hold back.
What if we get them together in a room
to fight?
See if you can make her
come. It seems like we might go to jail. Like an arranged marriage type of thing.
Not if it's consent.
Oh, I doubt that Eddie and Kiefer want to fuck each other. Doesn't seem like they're in the same boat.
I wouldn't assume anything. You never know.
This is why women prefer
bears.
bears.
Sometimes like it's that that confrontation. It's like, and then you end up like you're so strongly feeling something, and then you get in the sack, and you're like, holy shit, you're like a couple animals just going at it.
Yeah, that's why people love makeup sex.
Yeah, maybe that's what we could get
going here.
Yeah.
All right, we have to find more room. We got to open up a second sex studio. Just fly listeners out to fuck in the side studio.
Yeah, and we put like a little window up. And we get to watch.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We would tell them that we're watching. It's not like it wouldn't be voyeurism.
Can you imagine them fucking and then looking over and us and Zach are looking through a window and they're just like, is this real life?
We're doing good.
What? Am I fucking the good way? And at the end of every single one, they're like, where do you want me to come?
Yeah.
I don't know. Over there on that glass window, these weirdos are
we
looking
get to
through.
tell him where he comes.
Where do you want me to come? He's like chiming through a talkback mic.
Yeah, we got a button like like a recording studio. All right, put it on her tits.
Outside, there's a flat tire on one of my bikes. Go come on that.
Go come on that.
We won't film you. We won't watch.
You want to come on the flat tire? Yes.
Yes, that is so hot.
Got it.
All right, well, that's episode 99. Woo! Episode 100 next week. In the meantime, if you want bonus content, sign up for it. You can pick whatever tier you want. We appreciate all of it. Different rewards for different tiers. Patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. YouTube version, blah, blah, blah. No one cares. Uncle Zach!
What?
What are you doing? What's going on with the Scatcast world?
We got coffee, and cards.
What are the cards? Because you're making cards for
Can You Don't.
like a Can You Don't crossover.
Yeah, it's going to be in June that we start letting people pre-order and all that stuff.
So that's coming right up.
Real quick, yeah.
You cut up our shirts?
They're being cut up this weekend.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
I like knowing that that's what you're doing.
Oh, that's mostly what we're doing.
You're jizzing on them too?
I blacklighted all of them.
Did you? Was there anything on it?
There was lots, yeah.
Oh,
so somebody's going to get the cum stain, the sweat stain. It's good stuff.
I'm going to get cloned?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're like, one of you fucking came on it. It's like, we know who came on it.
We
don't
do.
have to pretend.
No,
That's what it is. Joe just uses that shirt as a cum rag is all it is.
What is it? What, I have daddy issues?
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues made me do it? Is
yeah,
that what
and you're using that as a cum rag.
That's hot.
I feel like it's perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect. Head over
here you go, Cass. You toss it to her. She looks at it. What the fuck?
Because I'm not wearing this. You can wear it on your show, I guess. But check out everything in the Scatcast universe. Go to scatcast.com. That is Scatcast with a K. And thanks to the babysitters that run the Facebook Can You Don't Playground page. We appreciate you. Got a little joke for you.
Okay.
You might actually be better telling this one.
a joke.
But, all right.
I'll tell it.
Okay. How about I tell Zach?
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
How about I tell Zach, since he probably hasn't heard it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
And I also haven't heard it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
German accent, maybe. Go ahead.
What did the police officer say to his belly button?
What?
You're under a vest.
Shit.
That was way better. Good
job.
job.
Look at you under a vest.
Under a vest.
Oh, you likes a joke? Daddy likes the jokes.
All right, well, that's it. We'll keep going if you subscribe. If not, we'll see you guys next week for episode 100. Woo! Woo!
Bye.